Hello everyone, welcome to another I'm Gonna Pack It video, and we have a fun one today. I actually already packed all of the smaller stuff. It's all awaiting the carriers now, but we did sell something really large, and I thought I would share this pack with y'all. So we bought these two big, they're really big, these two big projector mount things. They're like commercial grade. We bought them at a garage sale. A guy that I think he was probably like a deacon or something at a church. They had ordered these to use, and apparently they never installed them or anything. They're new, like new open box, both of them. So yeah, today we're gonna pack that, and this is the kind of thing where, I mean, it's already in the box. But we do need to do a little something to it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. First thing I'm going to do though, and I'm going to do this off camera because it's, it's pretty mundane. I'm going to go ahead and pack these boxes tight with paper so this stuff inside isn't shifting all around. And once I do that, then we'll go ahead and start the actual pack itself. Okay, so yeah, this is basically all I'm doing. And then I'm just going to close each one of these up. I'm going to do the other one the same way. I'm going to close them up and tape them up. And really, all this pack it's a wrap. But I want to show it because, I mean, the counter packs like this fairly often, where you just, like, you have a big box and you get you some cardboard and you figure it out. So, like, I don't even know exactly how I'm going to do this yet, but I know I have cardboard and I have some knives and stuff, so I know I can make it work. Like, you don't have to have a specific strategy. You just need cardboard and a knife. That's really all you need, and some tape. Let's see, this thing's been taped so much. I better come across this way. And I'm not gonna show the other one at all, but I'm gonna do the same treatment to it. Okay. This is when, I mean, I always like using my 3-inch tape, but this kind of pack, man, you try and do like this kind of pack where the box, it's not dirty or anything, but it's older box. Tape doesn't stick to this kind of stuff very well. And I don't know, the 3-inch tape just makes a really big difference on these kind of packs, my opinion. All right. Okay, so that one's done. I'm going to do the other one this exact same way. All right, I got these all, what do you call that? Void filled. And we're ready to go. So what I bought, I went to the store. I bought 3 of them. 3 of these Home Depot boxes. So my plan is to do like this. And you can see they're not quite wide enough. So what I'm going to do on one end, I'm going to use the factory fold. And we can see that'll cover plenty. And then on this other side, I'm going to have to score all the way down. And then I should have plenty of flap here to cover. And so this is just going to be a wrap all the way around. Nothing super fancy, actually. It's not really that difficult, other than just the fact you got to have a big area and you got to move this big stuff around. But it's really fairly simple. That's why I wanted to show it. Like, just grab some cardboard and start going on something like this on a wrap. This is a really simple pack. Yeah, and I'm only going to need 2 of them. Because, I mean, these are in boxes. These boxes are, I mean, they're pretty sturdy, and the stuff inside is not that delicate anyway. So I think we're going to be good. Let me go ahead and take this stuff down. And like I said, I didn't have an exact plan in place. I just knew, just grab a bunch of cardboard, make it happen. That's what I do a lot of times. Okay, this bench actually going to be probably this weekend. Weekend has been really good for project type stuff lately because because of the way we've been sourcing. Because of the way we've been sourcing, we haven't been having to go out on the weekends, which has been just awesome. Okay, that one's going to sit there, and I am going to put this on one of the corners because that'll make it easier. There we go. And this one I'll just have to do a little scoring. And these, man, this is going to be great. This is going to be pretty, actually not bad. I mean, you know, like obviously I kind of groan a little bit. Like well, first of all, I was ecstatic that this sale came through because after you buy something like this and it doesn't sell for 6 months or so, you start to question it. You know, hey, is this something that people don't want anymore? You know, is this not required because of a change in display technology or something? Like, I don't know all that stuff. So right here, yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. Okay. All right, we're just gonna score like that. Carry it out this way. Here we go. Yeah, this is fun. Some people might want to even flip the box over, huh? I'm not gonna do it. I don't really care. I'm fine with it looking like that, but I know some people do say, you know, that is an option for those of y'all that would like to do that. You could turn the box inside out, which I really should be doing. All right. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I just didn't feel like picking these boxes up again. All right. I know. I saw everybody else was cool with the printing on the outside. Everybody was cool with it except for that one guy. He was judging me. I saw it. So I'm gonna do this. All right. There. Now you happy? All right. Man, these things. I wonder how much this is gonna weigh. They're not that heavy, but they're pretty heavy. This is the package they warned you about. Whenever you're packing up your little delicate box, and then that next package comes down. You know what? I better make sure I'm not going to get some kind of overweight thing or something, surcharge or something. I don't even know what this weighs. I'm pretty sure it's going to just be more economical to ship them together. But I'm going to double check. How much does each one of these weigh? I don't think we're in the realm of, okay. All right, ooh, that's 26 pounds. So by the time it's said and done, 26.52, I'll plan on I'm going to put 59 pounds in and do a rough estimate of the dimensions. And then I'm going to see what it's like for shipping one at a time versus both together, just to make sure I'm not hitting some kind of limit where I'm going to get charged like $50 or something. Okay, here is the quote. I put in the dimensions 49. Well, hang on, it was 49, 20, 12, and I did leave room to make sure rounded up on all those dimensions. And I put in 59 pounds. It's actually probably going to be closer to 55. And this is what it's going to cost. $62.27. Customer paid 55, so it's close. And here's what I was curious about. This is totally fine. 1 times UPS ground. The actual postage is $43.02. The additional handling for the size, $19.25. So put it all in the wash and it's fine. It's fine. Did I miss it a little bit? Yeah, just a little bit. It's fine though. Okay. Let's get another box. That's okay. Like this. That's one thing about dealing with this kind of stuff. It's so cumbersome to find a clear area to do all the work, man. It's a friggin' monster. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect this together real well right there, right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Tying these two boxes together really strong is going to make everything smoother, easier. Okay. This is not really going to be that bad, y'all. Okay, so I kind of need to go ahead and flip this whole thingamajig over so I can get to this corner over here. Maybe I'll, oh man, it's like 60 pounds though. How much of this am I gonna need? Okay, you know what? I could cut, I can cut this whole panel off, save it for scrap for later. That's a nice piece of scrap. Okay, so I bought 3 boxes. I'm not even going to use 2, but I went ahead and I wanted some extra stuff around here. All right, so now I'm just going to score. And the best I can. It's not that big of a deal, especially on the end. Trying to avoid having to flip it all over. If the camera work is bad, I apologize, y'all, because I am this weekend. Oh, that's what I was going to tell y'all. This weekend, I am going to be kind of redesigning the set a little bit. I'm going to swap positions. I'm planning on doing this weekend. I'm going to swap positions with these 2 benches. And the reason is, whenever I pack, I'd rather be in front of the camera. So I'm going to, and the way I'm going to be able to do this, I'm going to swap that bench out with this bench like this. This bench is super heavy. That bench is super light. It has a bunch of stuff in right there that that's not even supposed to be in here. That's my personal stuff. So that bench is going to go here. Whenever I go to pack and film the packing videos, I want to be able to roll that bench out here. Or actually, no, I'm going to leave that bench there. No, I'm moving them. I'm moving them. So yeah, I'm gonna use that as a packing bench. I can roll it out in the middle of the floor. I can put camera on one side, me on the other, and I think it might make the packing videos a lot better. So that's the plan. That's what we have coming up soon. Oh, let me go ahead and finish this. So we're just gonna cut our corners out here. And once we get this done, it's going to be easy because it's going to be very well structured. It's not going to be so it's not going to be so awkward to handle. Okay, we can just fold these up. Okay, there. All right. And I would really, okay, I'm going to have to work on the side like this. It's not real comfortable. I'm going to tack it down for now. to keep it in place. And then I'm gonna roll it over and we'll tackle that other side. You know, this tape's popping off because I'm putting stress on it. Come around like this. Okay. Okay. And I do not feel like I'm this expert packer on this. I really don't. But what I am is a small-time eBay seller that sold something big that needs to get shipped. And I think a lot of y'all can relate to that. So I think there is value here, even though I'm not like, I am a professional, but even though I'm not like, there are definitely better ways to do this. That's what I'm getting down to. But I'm very much a guy that tries to figure out things. All right, let's see, I need tape. Here we go. I buy the big packs of tape from American Bubble Boy. And they last a long time. Whenever you're comparing prices on tape, whether it be 2 or 3 inch, make sure it's apples to apples, because man, there are a lot of tapes out there, and I see people sometimes in Facebook groups make this mistake. They're like, this tape is way cheaper than that tape, and it's like, did you notice that one is 60 yards and one is what, 100 yards or something? I mean, did you notice that there was almost twice the product on those rolls? I don't ever buy. Oh, okay, here we go. Now I can roll it over. There we go. Now it's getting easier to work on. I'll let y'all see up over the top here. And we're just gonna have to cut around this, and I'm hoping, yeah, it'll reach. So we're just gonna have to score all the way around that. Let me see. All right, let's see if I can put y'all somewhere up here where you can see. Now, y'all are hanging from the, can y'all see? Okay. Y'all are hanging from the bubble wrap thing right now. I hope y'all can see me okay. I'm gonna stop and start the camera. I think it's been running a while. Okay. What I might do to try and get a consistent, clean sizing here, I think I'm gonna use this resizer, and I'm just gonna dial it in. That way I don't have, that way it's consistent and straight. There we go. Can y'all see me down here? I'm trying to, the screen's kind of small. I'm trying to see if I can, just barely, huh? Let me tilt it up. There, that should do it. All right, let's see, is that good? Okay, there we go. And I'm just gonna score. If I can fold them out like that, that'll make it easier, huh? Oh yeah, look, there we go. Fold them down. Then I don't have to hit the box. Okay, and then in places where it's kind of doubled up like this, I'll just score both sides. Okay. Yeah, this ain't bad. Not bad. This, I mean, like, I'm spending a lot of time on this. Some of it is me explaining what I'm doing or just talking to you guys, but you know, some of it is a time-consuming pack. But I mean, this is a great day's pay for one person. the profit margin on this. You know, I mean, this is a big sale. So I really don't mind packing big stuff if the money's right. So, all right, let me just get this end, and then we can start folding and taping. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like I don't know how this is going to be received. I really don't know how this pack is going to be received. Like this pack in the comments, it might be like, man, that's some ghetto looking stuff there or something, right? But I have no idea. I don't. That's one thing I can't really worry about too much on the packing channel. The packing channel, and it might be one of the reasons. It could be one of the reasons why whenever I took a break for a while, I extended the break. Packing channel, like you get the most. People love the packing channel, but the packing channel also will get the most criticism. For good reason. Everybody likes to pack a certain way. Also, some things I don't pack 100% right, according to some people, and they might be right. So all I can show is my perspective on things, and we have a pretty good track record on eBay. Yeah, kind of a proof in the pudding thing. That's about all I can say. I think this one's going to be fine. I have had it happen once before, where somebody said they did a positive feedback, but then they said something about how the packaging was weird or something, but the product was fine. I probably did some kind of crazy Frankenbox or something. I don't even remember. But yeah, I am using a lot of tape to tack everything down. And then we're really going to use a lot of tape here in a minute. But yeah, this is the basic structure here. And I'm going to make sure I tape across any of these open seams. And one thing to remember when you're taping stuff like this is something big and heavy. You always want to go tape to tape. Like, it just sticks better. Also, going around corners with tape makes it stick better too. Okay. And on the ends, I'm going to go ahead and come around like this. Can y'all see? Oh, do y'all need to be up there still? It's kind of nice not wearing the camera. So I will probably be using a tripod in the future to make this kind of thing easier. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put y'all back on here. I feel like I'm really taking an excessive amount of time here, but I'm also okay with that. Okay, so yeah, I'm just taking that. And I had this spot right here. Okay. peeled the tape up right there. I'm going to use, just when you think I've used like twice as much tape as I should, that's when I use more. Okay. All right. Oh, I got a seam here. All right, and I'm going to do a quick feel just to check for any seams I might have missed. That side's good. And we're just going to roll it over. Ah, oh no. I ruined, I might have been about a nickel worth of tape. Okay. This seam is really pretty here. Oh, that's that factory edge, I think. That's why. Okay. $19 extra handling fee. This is, it's not going very far either. It's just going to Georgia. Georgia is usually super cheap for us to ship to. So, like if this thing would have been going to California, oh my goodness. This package to California, that would have just been obscene. Okay, now we're gonna lock this end down. This might be one of those videos where I upload it and I'm so scared to look at the comments, I just don't look at them. That happens sometimes. Nothing personal, y'all. Sometimes I just don't want to know. Sometimes ignorance sometimes is bliss. Especially if you're doing... I don't think this is that bad. But somebody is going to think this is some ratchet looking packing. Would that be a word to use for that? Okay, let's see. I'm probably subconsciously right now criticizing myself, thinking I can avoid the criticism from YouTube. If I do it first, maybe y'all won't do it, right? All right. Like YouTubers say all the time, I don't care what they say. BS. Every YouTuber cares what people think and say about them. And the minute they say they don't, that means they really care. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, we're humans, you know? Like, we have feelings. People say mean things and, you know. And sometimes it is true that we are overly sensitive, you know? I try really hard to like tell myself when I'm making these videos. I don't know why I went down this road. I try really hard to tell myself whenever I'm making these videos and I'm reading the comments, I'm like, this is important because there are other ways to do this. My way certainly isn't the best, but you know, I try to look through at comments from a lens of constructive criticism or information for other viewers that might come down and look. So I always try to do that, but it's difficult. But anyway, that is the end of this pack. Check this out, y'all. I think it's pretty decent. That's going to be fun buying that label. It's also going to be fun. I guess we're going to pay about probably $10 just for the eBay fee on the postage, which is always fun. So yeah, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for joining me for a mega pack. Sorry it took so long. I thought this was going to be like 20 minutes, but I was rambling on and on. Bye, y'all.